100 naira ko. Let's go.
Good morning, viewers. You're welcome to the program Lagos This Morning, where we bring to you latest updates in Lagos State and across the country. I am Olajide Taufik Olamide.
I am Adeni Adela. Welcome to Lagos This Morning.
Alright, a lot of things happened yesterday, from the death of Samy Okposo to Tinubu visiting the other states where he was given a chieftaincy title and all other things as well. Now let's go to the headlines for today. Tinubu declines Arise TV Town Hall meeting invitation. Nigeria needs action, not only prayers, to overcome challenges. That is coming from Archbishop Kaigama. Court faults INEC, says it was wrong to stop CVR exercise. Netizens react as Nancy Isime's newly achieved backside surfaces on the internet. Lady explains to boyfriend why she collected 450,000 naira and iPhone 13 from another guy. Let's go on to the next one. Police accused of disrupting PDP campaign in Nasarawa. Biafra can go now, not as crude oil. That is coming from Ipob. Host Qatar crash out of World Cup. The United Kingdom to crack down on Nigerian student. Alright, let's have you.
Alright, the news in details. Tinubu declines Arise TV Town Hall meeting invitation. The All Progressive Congress Campaign Council has announced that its standard bearer, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, will not attend the third edition of the Presidential Town Hall meeting of Arise Television. This was disclosed in a statement issued by the Director of Media and Publicity of the APC Campaign Council, Bayo Onanuga, in Abuja on Friday. The Presidential Town Hall series, organized by the television station in collaboration with the Center for Democracy and Development, is slated for December 4. The third edition, which will focus on education, healthcare, poverty, and human capital, was expected to host Tinubu, standard bearer of the People's Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar, his counterpart in the Labour Party, Peter Obi, and New Nigeria People's Party President hopeful, Rabiu Kwankwaso.
Well, I don't think that is news anymore. I don't think that is news. If you're watching us, this is Lagos This Morning, and you can also drop your comment if you want to be part of this show. We are talking about Tinubu not granting the invitation of Arise TV Town Hall meeting. Tinubu not showing up. He said he is not attending the Arise Town Hall series. So what do you have to say about that? You can also drop your comment and let us discuss about this morning. So from my point, I think that is not even news anymore. We know that Tinubu is not ready to attend any interview session. He has not been coming for interviews for the past few days or few months now. Even prior to this election, he has not been coming for interviews. He has been doing something like he has been organizing his own town hall series, whereby he tends to read from script. And he also said he has been warned not to go out of script. So in coming to the town hall series, to just be as if he's just coming there to, to disgrace himself or something.
Exactly. He didn't want to, he wouldn't want to disgrace himself in public. They said this edition is about healthcare, which will focus on education, healthcare, poverty, and human capital. I don't think, and this will be live, questions.
Of course, it will be live.
So it's not a scripted stuff.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't want to attend.
Well, I think this debate shouldn't be coming from the private sector. If it is coming from the public sector, probably INEC. INEC should be organizing a debate for candidates. Even this debate now is only for the presidential candidates. There should be debate for also the senatorial aspirant as well. They should come outside and tell us what they understand by this thing. What are they going there to do? Those that have been there before, what have they done? So there are so many questions to be answered by these people. So I just hope that. So well, this Nigeria, well, anything just goes. That's just it. So let's go on to the next one. On to the next story I have today. United Kingdom to crack down on Nigerian student. Nigerians seeking to study in the United Kingdom might soon be facing strict rules, as foreign students wanting to study in Britain may be turned away unless they have secured a place at a top university. It was gathered that ministers were discussing how to reduce flows to the United Kingdom after record levels of net migration were reported on Thursday. Flip TV also gathered that according to the report, there would also be restrictions on how many family members the students will be able to bring into the country with them. The rules will also only apply to foreign students who aren't already living in the United Kingdom.
So it's not only Nigeria. It also applies
to other countries, but to affect Nigerians mostly. It does not affect those that are there already. It affects those that are coming now. So there will be more strict rules for them to go through. If they are not going to the top universities, probably they wouldn't take them at all. Because they feel there are too many. There are too many there. Probably, most Nigerians or Africans now are now going to the United Kingdom to stay there, but they would actually tell them that they are going there to school. So now they've foisted that plan, like, okay, this is what you guys do. You disguise as if you want to come here to school, or you actually stay here and start, going for courses. After your probably masters, you still want to further, so you can just stay there and work for money. So I think it's a wake-up call for our government
to do better.
Yeah, to work on
because if our country is good, why are we going? Why are they not coming to Nigeria to come and school?
Of course.
Why are we the ones going there to go and school?
It's because they have better educational infrastructure there. So if we work on our own here, it will actually be okay for us here. We don't need to go there and be embarrassing ourselves. That's what I just think, and that's just it.
All right, the next one. Nigeria needs action, not only prayer, to overcome challenges. Archbishop Kaigama. As Nigeria faces myriads of challenges, the Catholic Archbishop of Abuja, His Grace Most Reverend Ignatius Kaigama, has urged members of the Order of the Knights of St. Mulumba to go beyond prayers and take concrete actions to assist the country to weather the storm. He stated this when the Knights of St. Mulumba paid him a visit as part of activities lined up for its ongoing national convention in Abuja. He said for too long things were left for the bishops and the priests. Nothing that, but now we say the laity must be actively involved and be co-responsible with the bishops and the clergy. He said the church must work together, move together, think together, and examine issues together as a family.
Well, I've always said this to most people that are religious. Okay, don't let me say most people that are religious. Most people that are too religious, and they tend to pray over everything. I'm not saying praying doesn't work, but even the Bible and the Quran says work and pray. So it has to be 50-50, side by side. You can't only be praying, okay, I've prayed for this candidate to emerge, I've prayed for a good Nigeria. No, they didn't pray for good Nigeria, for good USA. They worked for the good USA. They didn't pray for good United Kingdom that we all run to today. Those people there worked. They worked for it. The Qatar that is hosting this World Cup today, as religious as Qatar is, they didn't pray and all those stadiums fell from heaven. No, they actually worked for it. They invested their money wisely. That's why they have all these things today. So I actually think majority of, I saw one post about Daddy Adeboye. He said something like God hasn't told him anything about the election yet, or something like that. Maybe like people should pray, the likes. I just felt like normal. He's a prophet, he's a Christian leader, so it is normal for him to say something like that. But I think we just need to be a little bit realistic now. Yeah, it is beyond praying.
Yeah,
it is beyond praying. You have to pray on one side, then get your PVC on the other side, come outside and vote. Convince your family members, convince your friends why they should vote. There are still some people, I spoke with a few of my family members, and some of them said, I want to vote for Tinubu. I want to vote for the candidate of APC. I was like, all right, tell me why you want to vote for this person. They couldn't say anything. I was not like, okay, look at this candidate, look at this one, listen to what this person has said, look at this, what this person has done. They were not like, oh, my conscience wants to go for my person, like my someone from my tribe. It was not like, if you go outside now, you say, Omo Igbo, give me rice, give me gari. Why didn't you go to Omo Yoruba shop? If you want to enter bike now, there's a probability that you surely enter an Hausa man's bike. Why didn't you go and look for your Yoruba people to enter their bike? So when it comes to things that actually benefit us, we tend to feel like anybody should just do it. Let's just get it done. Most of us are working for people. Most of us are employees. Some of us are business owners. Why don't we just say, okay, I'm going to employ only my kinsmen to work for me? No. Because now it is something so very important to our own personal development. So we didn't look at tribe. We didn't look at even anything. Just get a person to get this work done. Yeah, if you want to build your house now, you get so many contractors, they come with bricklayers. You don't say, no, this one is an Igbo man. Don't touch my instrument. You don't say, no, this one is an Hausa man, or Yoruba man, or Igbo man, or maybe Edo or something. And now, to move Nigeria forward now, most people now come up with one nonsensical theory and say, oh, any Igbo that does not vote for Igbo, or any Yoruba that does not vote for Yoruba is a bastard. That is just something else. That is something else. So I think it's beyond prayers.
It is beyond prayers, because you can't be praying and not working. It's not possible. If you are praying and you're not working, you're expecting a miracle that will never happen. Because God blesses the works of your hands. So if you are not working and you're just praying, God can never answer your prayers. Because we need to take actions. We can't just be saying this is the person we want and we're not doing anything towards it.
Yeah.
You have to do everything possible to make sure this person emerge as our preferred candidate in Nigeria. Because if you are just going to be saying, oh, okay, some people are going to vote, I don't have to vote. Everybody votes count. There is no vote that is there is no vote that is irrelevant. So we have to work towards what we want.
Yeah.
We have to pray as well, but then praying and the Bible said faith without work is dead. So you have to work and also believe that this thing is going to come to pass. That's just it. Yeah,
so 15 people are watching us now. Thank you so much for joining us on this program. You can be part of this program by commenting. Drop your comment. I can see Mr. Siwa Crown, Larry Aroko Tunde. He said, Olodumare bless you, my brother. Prayers and religion is 419. Yeah, well, they said religion is a opium of the masses. Yeah, we've seen it. It has been tested, and the hypothesis is just a fact. Religion is a tool. You can either use it against the people or for the people. Now we are using this one. Let's use it to our own benefit. You have these people in your churches, in the mosques. Tell them, sensitize them, let them know why they would vote. If your vote is not so important like that as you've seen it, politicians wouldn't be hoarding money to come and buy the vote. Yeah, that's just the truth. So now religion and this thing, the Bible says work and pray. It says, I would bless you through the work of your hand. It didn't just say I would bless you. No, you have to work. Have something in your hand that it will bless. So we have to be working. Hold your PVC, tell people, then you pray on the other side that God, let it favor me. Something like that, child. So let's move on.
All right. Court fault INEC says it was wrong to stop CVR exercise. The Federal High Court sitting in Abuja on Friday declared that the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) acted unlawfully when it stopped the continuous voters registration (CVR) exercise.
Wait. I'm supposed to go next. Yeah, I'm supposed to go next.
Okay.
I'm supposed to go.
On July 31st, more than 6 months to the general elections.
Okay.
The court, in a judgment that was delivered by Justice Inyang Ekwe, said it was convinced that the action by electoral body would disenfranchise millions of eligible potential voters. Okay. It held that INEC could only stop the CVR exercise at least 90 days before the next general elections, scheduled for February 25, 2023.
The court faulting INEC says it was wrong to stop CVR exercise. Yeah, there are still so many people that wants to register for this INEC voting stuff. There are so many people that are out there that have been disenfranchised already. You could see when they stopped the CVR exercise, people went onto the streets, then they started protesting that why should they just stop it like that when we still have about, then there was still about, I think, 150 days to election. See, I would always say this thing, that for this election to be free, fair and credible is in the hand of INEC. Even everything concerning this election, both the person that would win and the person that would lose, is in the hand of INEC. And if INEC is not playing a fair game now, then why do we need to even trust them at all? Then both even the CVR, the what's it called? What's this machine? This election, this beavers, then there won't be trust if they don't gain people's trust by being open. Tell us why you want to do this thing when you have about 100 days to election. What are the preparations that you want to do for 100 days? Imagine, for 100 days to election. It's just something else. Like, for real, it's just something else. All right, if you are watching us, you can be part of us by commenting. Drop your comment, let us know your views about what we are talking about. So now let's go to the next one. Host nation Qatar crashes out of World Cup. The host nation Qatar has become the first team to crash out of the ongoing FIFA World Cup after Netherlands and Ecuador played a 1-1 draw in their second Group A fixture on Friday evening. Following a 3-1 defeat to African champions Senegal in their second group game, Qatar recorded the second consecutive loss of the competition. The host's only hope was for either Ecuador or Netherlands win and wait for a favorable outcome in the last game of the group. But one goal in each half was enough to send Qatar packing with a game to go. Oh, what do I have to say about that?
Well, I don't really have much to say on football. Like, they are the host nation
and they are the first to go out of the competition.
Oh my god, this is actually very fun.
Well, I think I just feel somehow for Qatar, because even when they scored that one goal that they scored yesterday, they were so happy. Like, thank God we could even try and score just one goal in this competition. Well, I didn't expect Qatar to go far because they are nowhere near any footballing nation. Even Nigeria is far better than Qatar.
Wow.
That's just it. Qatar is just, I think they did it for they were looking at the economic value of hosting this competition, then the tourism value as well, because people will come down, then actually, carry out economic stuff with them, trade, and actually check what they have in their country to actually bring people in. So probably they looked at the tourism aspect for Qatar and also the entire United Arab Emirates as well. So I just read them. They should go and sit down in the stand and start watching people who know how to play football. Now, Star Daniel has commented. Star Daniel, they've cast the vote already, and Tinubu will be declared the winner. Well, okay. Mr. Star Daniel, I don't know if you're working for the INEC, but this that you've said is a declaration which, well, don't let me say anything that will be used against me in the court of law, because you said it has been casted already.
Like, casted.
So I don't know if you're working in the INEC or something.
Maybe it's trying to have the belief that the vote has been casted already and Tinubu emerged as the president.
Well,
in his imagination.
Oh, okay. Anybody can
imagine. I can imagine that Peter Obi wins the election. I can imagine the article or anyone. So, like this lady, Messieki, she says she has a dream.
Yeah, Peter Obi
won the election. So anybody can dream, anybody can imagine. So that's just it.
It's all well and good. We have 22 people watching. You can drop your comment. As well. We've talked about series of headlines here. We've discussed the United Kingdom cracking down on Nigerians. The United Kingdom cracking down on Nigerian students in the UK. And we also talk about the court's fault. INEC says that it was wrong to stop the CVR exercise. And also Archbishop Kaigama coming out to say Nigeria needs action, not only prayers, to overcome challenges. And also Tinubu declines Arise TV Town Hall meeting invitation. Tinubu declining Arise TV Town Hall invitation. What do you have to say about that? What are your opinions? Drop your comment. Be part of this program. Let us enjoy this program together. All right.
Netizens react to Nancy Isime's nearly achieved backside. Popular Nollywood actress Nancy Isime is one of the trending conversations on popular microblogging platform Twitter, following her latest photos that surfaced online. Nancy Isime, who also doubles as a media personality in a post shared online, shows of a newly achieved backside. And the extension sparked a lot of reactions. In a now deleted photos of her making the rounds on Twitter, Nancy Isime put her body on display and by extension flaunts her backside, which had made some netizens believe that she has joined the league of celebrities who went through the knife to get their body done. So it's actually done. She did one before.
Really?
So Nigerians are like, maybe she went for
the upgrade.
Maybe she went to do like you said, upgrade. But it's her money and it's her body.
Oh, wow. But you know, people usually come for our... You see, there's something about you being a celebrity or you being a public figure. Don't portray what you're not. If you've done this thing, let people know that, okay, this is what you've done. But you doing this thing and now eating the gym and making us feel as if you achieve all these things just through the gym by exercise. That is...
Like what Blessing Ciro said, she almost killed herself doing exercise because of Nancy Isime. Because she thought Nancy Isime got her backside through exercise.
That is it. You would mislead the people. If you got this thing through by going under the blade, you doing this thing. You just come outside and say it. And if you achieved it through exercise, let people know. But you now going under the blade to achieve this thing, then later showing yourself in the gym house. What are you trying to portray? You are living to, a multifaceted life. We have comment here on Twitter that says the joke is not on Nancy Isime. The joke is on you men that always turn around to look at ladies with big backside, even when you are with a very pretty lady, thereby making her look inadequate without those backside. Now do this one. How did we do it? Everything that happens to women, they usually blame men. Why? I don't understand. I don't understand. There have been so many comments online yesterday. People tweeting about her body. Well, she has deleted the post now.
Nigerians now. Nigerians, they are very, very bunch of savage people. They will that Twitter.
Well, they say it's a body, so let's move on to the next one.
Yes.
All right, the next one. On to the next one. What do you have the next one? Yeah, I'm the next person. All right, let's go to the next one. Biafra can go, not as Crude now. That is coming from Ipob. The indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, has said that Biafra can exist now as a sovereign state following the discovery of crude oil in the north. Ipob said this in a statement on Friday, adding that the discovery was an answer to the prayers of his leader Nnamdi Kanu, who has prayed that the northern region should discover petroleum in commercial quantity to facilitate the Biafra exit. The self-determination group made this known according to the statement signed by its spokesperson Emmanuel Powerful. Reacting, Ipob said the northern region has been reluctant to let Biafra happen because it benefits from the proceeds of the crude oil in the southeast, despite having solid minerals. Now, what do you have to say on that?
So Biafra, I don't understand. What's Biafra and we do not?
Biafra wants to go now. They said, can they go now that the north has crude oil? Because the north actually didn't want them to go due to some certain reasons, and also about this crude oil. There was no crude oil in the north before. Crude oil is in the south and the southeast part. In the southeast part, south. So if Nigeria if they should go, then the northerners would only have their vast land for agriculture, while the southeast, south will have all the oil, all the crude oil. So from this one, from Emmanuel Powerful, the spokesperson of Ipob, that is what he meant by saying that can they go now that the north has crude oil?
I don't know. It's the government that will answer that. So I don't think.
You don't think what?
Like if they should go and be on their own. Why Nnamdi Kanu is still in detention? Is that possible?
No, if they want to go, they will actually release him.
They will release him.
Of course, they will surely release him.
Would they really release him?
Of course, they have to.
I don't see anything in this Nigeria. I believe in Nigeria, but I don't trust the government again because they lie a lot. And they have never abide by the law. They don't respect the law.
Well, I just think I think Mr. Emmanuel Powerful is actually on the right path from my point of view.
Okay.
Because if you've been sidelining some parts of the country, you don't want them to go due to the fact that you are gaining some things from their region. From their region. Now that you have that same thing in your region, then it's a 50-50 game now. If they go now, you stand to lose nothing because you now have what they have. You now have them in your place. So now I think it is easier. It is much more easier now if they should say they want to go. If they want to let them go. But till then, let's just see how it pans out. Okay.
Lady explains to boyfriend why she collected 450k and iPhone 13 from another guy. A Nigerian lady has found herself explaining the nature of her relationship with a guy while having a chat with her boyfriend. She informed her man that the guy gave her a brand new iPhone 13 and the sum of 450,000 naira to change her wardrobe. In a WhatsApp conversation which surfaced online, she reminded her boyfriend that it was the guy she told him about earlier. He wondered why his girlfriend was telling him about the gift another man gave her and questioned her to know if he is aware that she is in a relationship. In response, she urged her boyfriend to calm down and explain it was just a friend. She also said she decided to collect the iPhone and money from the guy because she knows that her boyfriend cannot get her what she wants.
Hey, wala.
Relationship is not for the weak.
It's not for the weak. No.
It's not for the weak.
It is getting worse.
You have to be strong-hearted.
It's getting worse every day.
You have to have the courage.
Well, can you actually take that? Can you accept it from your sweetheart?
The sum of 450,000 naira.
Yeah, and it would just be like, no, she's just a friend. She just gave it to me.
Just a friend.
Yeah,
gift a lady.
Yeah.
And iPhone 13.
Yes. Now.
And the sum of like 450,000 naira just to change our wardrobe.
Babe,
and they are not dating.
A friend bought me this.
Well, there could be some friends like that. Actually, I'm serious.
Yeah.
I'm still like there could be some friends like that. Okay, let me just give this girl this thing. Probably she has told the guy that this is what I need. I'm going through this and I don't have enough money to do this and I don't have. It's kind of
okay. If you're let's say all right, you are in a relationship now, and a random guy just got you.
This guy can't be just a random guy.
From this conversation, she didn't say a friend.
Okay.
She said another guy. So that means ladies. There's a thing that I've understand about ladies over time. If a lady tells you, I'm going to see my friend, there's a probability, there's a tendency that friend is a female. But when she said, I want to go and see a friend, my dear, run. When she say a friend, that friend is into two ways. There is more probability that it is the opposite gender. So now this lady coming out to say that, to tell her boyfriend that another guy got her iPhone 13 and still gave her 450k to change her wardrobe. That is just ordinary guy. It's just a random guy. No. Many people won't take that. If you're a guy, would you take that?
In this life, this thing we call Accountability.
Okay.
Like, I would just tell my guy, like, this person is. I like to be truthful in a relationship because
Okay.
it always backfire.
Hmm.
No matter, no matter how you try to cover the lies, or it always backfire. So, if the guy is not asking for anything, but in this, I don't think like this thing was like free like that. Something must have happened, and for her to say something like,
since you cannot buy it
"You
for
cannot buy it
me.
for me," so. Not just it is not a pure gift. Something is
So maybe like the transaction has gone
exactly,
like transaction has happened behind the scene. Even that word, since you cannot afford it, that means she wants the phone, then she got someone that can actually buy the phone. So maybe buying and selling has, I don't know, maybe buying and selling has been in the place as well. So Mr. Star Daniel said, let us separate to Yoruba and Biafra are ready to go. Yeah. That is his opinion. We have 27 people watching. Thank you very much for joining this program. We really appreciate you. But you can also be part of this program by dropping your comment. Drop your comment. Biafra is saying that, can they go now that they not have oil? Drop your comment, please. Let's be part of this program together. All right, let's go on to the next one. Police accused of disrupting PDP campaign in Nasarawa State. The Director General of the People's Democratic Party presidential and governorship campaign in Nasarawa State, Labaran Maku, has accused the State Police Command and Governor Abdullahi Sule of attempting to disrupt the party's campaign slated for November 28, 2022 in the total local government area of the state. Maku, a former Minister of Information, expressed dismay that after the PDP had informed the police of the party's plan to commence its campaign on the set date, Sule allegedly planned with the police to fix the All Progressives Congress campaign on the same day and in the same local government area. So, what's your take on that?
To campaign for?
Yeah, they accused the police officers of actually disrupting the PDP campaign. The PDP has already planned the campaign. They went to meet the police officers that they want to campaign. Okay, let's say tomorrow. And they agreed. Only for them to now turn back and agree for APC to also fix their campaign that same day and in the same place at the same time.
Now,
well,
now we'll get power will take ground.
I just think, this is what I just think now, the Nigeria police force, by so many citizens of Nigeria, have been seen to be a tool. They have been seen to be a tool in the hand of the government, whereby they can just use them anyhow they like, just tell them to go to this place. Or
police people are for the rich people.
Showore came out to say, Showore said something like, police are not created for the masses. They are created for the elite. They are created to protect them and their interest.
They afterwards bring money to their pockets.
Of course. So I just think this forthcoming election, just aside being used by anybody, just don't allow yourself to be overly used as a police officer, because there will be a time will come whereby you would drop that uniform and you will go back to being a
normal person, just
a normal person like me. So it is what you've done then that will be your antecedent. Don't allow yourself to be always be used. Yeah.
All right. I'm sorry. We have this news. The Lagos State chapter of the All Progressive Congress (APC) will on Saturday hold a campaign rally for the party's presidential candidate Bola Tinubu at the Teslim Balogun Stadium, Lagos State. Announcing the preparation for the rally at a press briefing in Lagos yesterday, Chairman of the local organizing committee for the presidential campaign in Lagos State Campaign Council, Senator Ganiu Solomon, said the rally will be a kind of homecoming for the former Lagos State governor and the National Party leader. Okay. Well.
The Lagos State chapter having their rally tomorrow. Yeah. Well, around Teslim Balogun. Sorry about that. Sorry, my bad. They're having it today around Teslim Balogun. So if you will be going to that area, do ensure that you obey the traffic rules and regulation and also the guidelines. Even if you are having anything to do around that area, I think you can even just postpone it, since there will be too much crowd around the Teslim Balogun Stadium today there will be too much crowd there. You can just take another route entirely if you have anything to do around that area. All right, that is all we have for you today. Thank everyone for joining us on this program.
Okay.
What else do we have?
We have this Samy Okposo. May so
Okay.
rest in peace.
Okay. Let me look at Samy Okposo. Okay. One pastor yesterday said something about Samy Okposo's death. He said something. He said nobody cared to know if Samy Okposo was LD to bear those social media dragging. That's coming from Charles Awuzie. Because prior to this legendary musician's death, I heard that he had an extramarital affair. He had an extramarital affair whereby he came to the public to apologize and also said he would change his ways and also distance himself from the ministry to heal. And so many people have since then reacted. The man said, I wish the world was kinder to you when you confess to having an affair. The problem I have with some religious people is that they judge you when you are alive and pretend to love you when you're dead. Samy Okposo was dragged, called names and caused for a weakness which is not strange to the human race.
The pastors came out to like, oh, sorry. But now that is that they are all putting his pictures on there.
Yeah.
You are only appreciated when you are dead.
That's just it. When you are alive, people tend to talk about you, but when you're dead, it's just gone. So I just think, and someone actually commented on that someone said that you shouldn't have brought this matter to the social media. Sorry to say, rest in peace to this humble man. But in such a case whereby extramarital affairs, since the wife didn't post the video online, or it is not, you are not being caught online, you should have just apologized to your wife, then probably to the priest as well, or to your entire family, and it should just go down that way. Because most things they bring to social media actually, it causes devastating effect. You can see the lady that cheated on her husband, that pregnant lady, that it was alleged that she later committed suicide. So there are some things, if you don't want them to just escalate,
just keep it off social media.
You just have to keep it off social media, because they will usually get dragged. You will get dragged. Social media is just,
it's a page for like maybe some irrelevant things, but bringing
your personal life to the social media is just something else. It's just something else entirely. All right, let's look at the comment. Onoha Amechi said, that is truly if the knot got oil. So many people actually want Nigeria to split up. Well, I actually think if that is what will make us develop, because some regions cannot be pulling back other regions. We have regions, I won't like to mention the regions and their names, but some regions are actually flourishing on their own, while some are moving backward. Some are moving backward and some are still standing still as well. So if we actually split up, there are so many various countries that have split up. We've heard of Yugoslavia before. I don't think Russia was even bigger than that before. We've seen so many different countries that have split up, and they are doing fine on their own. So we won't be the first, and if we do it, it's not a bad thing from my view. Star Daniel said, keep fit guys. I believe Samy had an underlying illness which may be responsible for his death. That's why I think as well, because
for a man to have slumped,
just slumped like that. Because I even saw some of his pictures, because Samy Okposo used to be this huge bulky man, and even barely looking at his face had changed. I think he had so many things going on in his life, so
that's why Nigerians should like be coming down when it comes to dragging people online. Not
many
people can handle the trauma and the mental breakdown that comes with it. Like it's kind of like. And I also think so many people that are out there, battling with depression and the likes. I think those people around people. If you're around anybody now, just try and at least be vigilant. Someone that used to be cheerful before, someone you see before looking all fresh and bulky and beautiful, but suddenly the person now start to deteriorate in look and in health.
you shouldn't just open your mouth and say, ha, waiting do you like this? Look at you. No.
You are so lean.
You are so lean. Your gut is wrong. No, you don't just open your mouth and say anything to anybody. Go close to them. Just try and figure out what is going on in their life. Like, have you been thinking of anything lately? What's the problem?
Okay?
Are you okay? How's the family? The way you would actually talk to this person would make them to open up and tell you so many things. And some people just get healed by just opening up to another person. So that's just it. That's just it. I think, well, Miss Gentle so rest in perfect peace. Onoha Amechi said Britain will not want Nigeria to disintegrate because they benefit more. Fulani is Britain. Fulani and Britain is the problem of Nigeria. What do you have to say about that?
Fulani and Britain is the problem of Nigeria.
Fulani and Britain. Well, it's not about the Britain or Fulani not wanting us to split up. It's because we are not ready. I don't
think the way they are saying Fulanis are bad. Fulanis are not that bad. No, when they say some bad eggs have like tarnished the image of the other eggs.
Of course.
There are actually some good Fulanis out there. I have some Fulani friends, and they are not so bad. They are well educated, and the way they talk with maturity and behave with maturity. Like, I don't think Fulani are not so bad, but there are some. I think it is the less educated ones that are acting like the bad ones here.
Okay.
So I don't think Fulanis are that bad or anything.
All right. We have 33 people watching. Larry Akorotunde, Star Daniel, Onoa Amici. Thank you all for commenting. Thank you all for being part of this program. Thank you all. And if you didn't comment, thank you as well. Thank you so much. That is all we have for you today. Till we come your way again on Monday, kindly endeavor to like, share and subscribe to Flip TV, and also tell your friend that we drop amazing comment. We come here every day from Monday till Saturday. All right, and also do well to join Christian Chuku on the next program by Standards. Do well to join Christian Chuku. All right, till we catch you again on Monday. Do stay safe and enjoy your weekend. And don't forget to get your PVC and vote this forthcoming election. All right.
Thank you very much for staying to me. Really appreciate it.
All right. Thank you very much. Bye. Enjoy your day.
100 Nereko. Let's